Hey everybody, this old sword here. I got a mail call today and I thought I'd share it with you. And as you can see, it is a Kubey knife. And this should be an impressive one as Kubeys go. They're known for some unusual designs, not afraid to kind of go off the charts a little bit. And also usually under $100, very economical, although I see they've got some higher end stuff now as well. But majority of what I have and what I'm aware of is all well under $100. So this is the KB253D. You can stop this now and look that up. Or stick with me. This is a big box. This came from White Mountain Knives. Thank you, Justin. Fast delivery. And, ooh, camo pouch. I think this is the first Kubey that I have with any kind of knife pouch. And it's a nice one. I'd say it's better than what I'm getting from Wee. Let's take a look. I'm going to get my hands around the tripod here. Very nice presentation. Got a Kubey card here with a QR code. Warranty type stuff. There is the Kubey microfiber cloth. I won't do an unboxing or unveiling on that one. And all sealed in plastic, and you don't see that too often except maybe Best Tech or Wee or Riot. So this guy is proof that it has not been opened since the factory. We will take my trusty Benchmade Boost and we'll do the honors here. Come on, Benchmade Boost. You're sharper than that. And there we have it in all its glory. Kind of a gold, copperish titanium anodized. And wait till you see this. Look at the size of that blade. Whew. That is a humongous four and a half inch cutting edge, 4 5/8 blade length, and 9 3/4 inches overall. And yet, let's see what we get for a weight. Can see I'm going to have a problem with the light already. There we go. I'll put her up there. Four ounces. Crazy. So if you're the ounce per inch type of person, this is right in the ballpark. And it's interesting, the anodizing on this, it's sort of a two-tone. I don't know if that was intended. I think it sort of is. And what's interesting, I might have picked up a little oil from the factory. And just seeing some variances in the color, little specks here. Might clean it off. So I just wanted to do this as the initial unboxing part and show you the size and impressiveness of this blade from Kubey. Love the blade shape. Pretty much a straight out traditional Tanto style blade, and interesting with the two finger grooves at the butt end and not at the choil side. So I'm going to stop the video here. We're going to come back and I will finish up the review. This is the first I've seen it, so we're going to clean it up a little bit, make sure she's lubed up and ready for the rest of this review. We'll be back. Okay, so part 2 of this review. I had a half a day to take a closer look at this knife and flip it a lot, lube it up, clean the handle off. I mean, it did come sealed in this pouch with silica gel. No one had opened it since the factory. The one thing I took a little exception to maybe, was some of the unevenness of the anodizing. But I've come to the conclusion that this is meant to be a stone-washed handle. The anodizing is going to look a little uneven, although in some respects this is a little more uneven than most. You've got some burnishing here, which happens. I mean, for me, I really don't mind. For a knife that ended up costing me $63 after a 10% discount at White Mountain Knives. And there are more in this color available. I believe there's also like a blue and a purple and a black, but they're sold out at this point. But this is, for the money, it's a D2 blade, so nothing real fancy. But D2 is a good steel, good usable, tough steel, holds an edge. And this edge came through extremely sharp. Let's see if I can demo that. Come on. I mean, it's about as sharp as I'd want it out of the out of the box knife. Came with this really neat pouch. I think tougher and thicker than most. This is kind of like Maxpedition sort of quality case. And yeah, it's in camo. You might like camo. Black's cool too. So again, there we have the Kubey KB253D. And we're going to line it up against some of the usual suspects. If I can pull back just a little. Switched backgrounds because I think knife pops a little better on this black. This is a shocker, right? The grip. Full-size griptilian. More or less dwarfed by this Kubey. And I've got probably 6 or 7 other Kubey knives. They're all G10. This is the first one I've picked up with a titanium handle. So for just over $60, titanium handle and D2 in this formidable size. Very impressive knife. And the action, oh yeah. So we tuned the action just a little. It's kind of a scary guillotine drop on that. You've just got to get your fingers out of the way. Loosened it ever so slightly and put a little KPL lube in there in the pivot. So it's not only sharp, it's dropped shutty like crazy. Here is the freak. And as I like to say, the freak's going to be freaking out because it also is more or less dwarfed by this giant knife. Again, this has got a 4.3-inch blade on it. Here's a knife that usually stacks up well size-wise against some of the bigger ones. The Rat 1. And again, let's line them up a little better here. Handle end to handle end. The Rat is, the Kubey is still a very good size knife. Again, about 9.5 inches overall. Get the Rat out of the way. So, different kind of review, budget price knife, but you're getting some really nice quality for that budget knife. Might want to check them out. Get out there to White Mountain Knives, and hopefully they got one or two left. Can't go wrong at the price. Solid lockup, strong blade, good thickness. Did we say how thick it is? If I didn't, let's do it before we wrap. Right up in there. 3.8 millimeter. Yeah, or is that 3.4? Come on. Well, if you bring it right up here, wow. So that's interesting. It appears as though we've got a taper. Let me do the flipper, because we're talking blade stock. It's 4.0. I stand corrected. 4.0, right on the flipper tab. If we go out here, at about a 3.4, 3.5. That's because we've got a flat grind going from a relatively thick spine down. So probably the best place to have gotten the stock on this is the flipper tab. So we'll settle on 4 millimeters. There you are again. The Kubey KB253D. Enjoy, like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time with a new one. This old blade signing out.